Yirmiyahu, Jeremiah, chapter 3. Elohim said, "If a man puts away his wife, and she goes from him and becomes another man's, does he return to her again? Would not that land be made greatly unclean? But you have committed whoring with many lovers, and would you return to me, declares Yah? Lift up your eyes to the bare heights and see. Where have you not lain with men? Besides the ways you have sat for them like an Arabian in the wilderness, and you made the land unclean with your whorings and your evil. Therefore the showers have been withheld, and there has been no latter rain. You have had a whore's forehead, you refuse to be ashamed. Shall you not, from now on, cry to me, my Father, you are the guide of my youth? Does one bear a grudge forever? Does one keep it to the end? See, you have spoken and done the evils that you could. And Yah said to me in the days of Yoshiyahu the king, have you seen what backsliding Israel has done? She has gone up on every high mountain and under every green tree, and there committed whoring. We're back on that green tree topic. We'll be hitting that later on in the book of Jeremiah as well. And after she had done all these, I said, return to me. But she did not return, and her treacherous sister Judah saw it. And I saw that for all the causes which backsliding Israel had committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a certificate of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah did not fear, but went and committed whoring too. And it came to be, through her frivolous whoring, that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and wood. And yet for all this, her treacherous sister Judah has not turned to me with all her heart, but falsely declares Yah. And Yah said to me, backsliding Israel has shown herself more righteous than treacherous Judah. Go and proclaim these words toward the north, and say, return, O backsliding Israel, declares Yahweh. I shall not look on you in displeasure, for I am lovingly committed, declares Yah, and I do not bear a grudge forever. Only acknowledge your crookedness, because you have transgressed against Yahweh your Elohim, and have scattered your ways to strangers under every green tree. And you have not obeyed my voice, declares Yahweh. Return, O backsliding children, declares Yahweh, for I shall rule over you, and shall take you from a city, and two from a clan, and shall bring you to Zion. And I shall give you shepherds according to my heart, and they shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And it shall be when you have increased, and shall be fruitful in the land in those days, declares Yah, that they no longer say the ark of the covenant of Yahweh, neither would it come to the heart, nor would they remember it, nor would they visit it, nor would it be made again. At that time Jerusalem shall be called the throne of Yahweh, and all the nations shall be gathered to it. To the name of Yah, to Jerusalem, and no longer walk after the stubbornness of their evil heart. In those days, in the house of Judah shall go to the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north to the land that I have given as an inheritance to your fathers. But I said, how would I put you among the children and give you a pleasant land, a splendid inheritance of the hosts of nations? And I said, call me, my Father, and do not turn away from me. But indeed as a wife betrays her husband, so you have betrayed me, O house of Israel, declares Yah. A voice was heard on the bare heights, weeping supplications of the children of Israel, because they have perverted their way. They have forgotten Yahuwah their Elohim. Return, O backsliding children, I shall make your backslidings cease. See, we have come to you, for you are Yahuwah our Elohim. Truly delusion comes from the high hills, the noisy throng on the mountains. Truly in Yahuwah our Elohim is the deliverance of Israel. For shame has devoured the labor of our fathers, from our youth, their flocks and their herds, their sons and their daughters. We shall lie down in shame, while our reproach covers us. For we have sinned against Yahuwah our Elohim, we and our fathers from our youth, even to this day, and have not obeyed the voice of Yahuwah our Elohim. Elohim translates to like the creator, like the one. Yahuwah, the creator. Also, I'm using the short version, which would be Yahuwah, just to kind of give a little bit of context there. I'm going to keep going through this. My goal is to read the full book of Jeremiah for the channel, and if it even gets to one person, I'm a satisfied human. And it's not about my satisfaction. I just felt like I was called to do this, and here I am. And hopefully I'll develop further insights to be able to share as it goes. But I would encourage you to follow along and don't just take my word for it. It's important that you read and study your own scripture, and don't farm out your salvation or your walk with the Creator to your pastor, to an elder, to your dad or your friend or somebody else. Not that you can't seek guidance and ask questions from those people, but it's your responsibility to do so. And I encourage you to make sure that you're taking just a little bit of time to get in there. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.